Unit model concept 3.1. Question number 1 or example number 1. Let me change color first. iPad costs costs $864. It refers to the iPad. Okay, so it costs 4 times as much as an iPod. Right? So how much more did the iPad cost as compared to the iPod? How much the two items cost in all? Alright, so we are going to use a model, since this is the model unit model concept. So we will draw a model to help visualize the problem. So the first thing we need to do is this is the iPad. Okay, so the iPad costs 4 times, so we're going to draw 4 units, and the cost will be total will be 864, right? And it's 4 times as much as the iPod, so my iPod is 1 unit. Okay, so the iPad we will use 4 units to represent. iPod we will use 1 unit, so that's why it's 4 times. So the first part here is how much more did the iPad cost. So in part A, we're looking at how much more. So we are looking at this part here, how much more. So what we know is that how many equal units represent the unknown, and that's 3 units. So we know that 4 units represents 864. Okay, so 1 unit will be 864 divided by 4, and that will be 216. Okay, so what I'm looking for is how much more. So this is the part that is more. Alright, so this will be 3 units, and this will be 216 times 3, and that will give me 648. So that's for part A. Just going to change the color here because it's a bit too down, you can't really see it. Change to yellow. Okay, so for part B, that's better. What we want is the 2 items. How much the 2 items cost in all. So 2 items, how many units are there altogether? So we have 1 unit, 2 units, 3, 4, and 5 units. So all in all, I'm looking for 5 units. So since I already know 1 unit is 216, so 5 units would be 216 times 5, and that will give me 1080. So this is the total. Okay. Now example 2. 9,300 ml of drinks were prepared. 4 times as much orange juice as apple juice. 1,800 ml of lemonade. So how much orange juice were prepared? So again, we use a model to help us. So I know orange juice, I have 4 times. So break it in half. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 times, as compared to apple juice. So apple juice is just 1 unit. Now I am looking for this because this is what my question is asking, how much orange juice were prepared. And I know that my total, it's not 9300, because 9300 of drinks this drink consists of orange plus apple plus lemonade. See, orange, apple, lemonade. So there are actually 3 types of drinks altogether. So I need to be very clear that 9,300 consists of these 3. So in my model here, this is not 9,300, but I need to subtract 1,800 because 1,800 is my lemonade. Okay, so that will give me 7,500 ml. So 7,500 ml is for orange and apple. So only then can I use 5 units because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units. So 5 units is 7,500. So 1 unit, it's very easy now. 7,500 divided by 5, and that will give me 1,500. And so what I'm looking for, orange. So how many units are there in orange? 1, 2, 3, 4 units. So therefore 4 units is 1,500 times 4. And if you do your working properly, you should get 6,000 as your answer. Okay, moving on to example 3. Now 3 children, 4 adults paid a total of 6,320. So 3 children, 4 adults, okay, for their airfare to Australia. Ticket of a child costs 450, sorry. So I want the cost of an air ticket for an adult. So again, we represent the cost of 3 children's airfare with a short bar consisting of 3 small equal units. Okay, so children will be 3 units. Okay, and each child, okay, is 450. So 1 unit is 450. Now the adult will have 4 large equal units. Now note, please remember, the cost of each child ticket and the cost of each adult ticket is different. So I cannot draw the bars the same. So if you notice here, I'm drawing the bars differently. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is not equal to this because they are different. So these 4 units is not the same as these 3 units. Please remember. However, the total is 6230. So this is what we know. Okay, so what do we need to find first? Well, we need to find the value of the short bar representing the 3 children's airfare, because I know one. I know the cost of each. So I can actually take the cost of each times 3, and that will give me 1350. So this is actually 3 children. Okay, this is the cost of 3 children. So now I can subtract off my 3 children, and that will give me 4880. So this is the cost for 4 adults, right? And then so now I know the 4 adults, and if the 4 adults is 4 units, I can divide by 4, and that will give me 1220. Okay, so the cost of an air ticket for an adult is or was 1,220. Okay, so I hope you've understood. Thank you.